Alright, so today we're just going to be talking about some drama, and we also have an update in the big and small communities here on YouTube. Well, mostly the small communities here on YouTube. Okay, so today I found out that Durevex made another channel. Now, I know he's not in this community anymore, and I know he's been ostracized, but I thought it was worthy of my time to talk about him since he's still a good friend of mine and we still interact with each other sometimes. And he's made another channel that has a different genre, and he will post different content on his channel. So anyways, let's get into the drama right now. I will switch the clip right now. Okay, so when you type in Durevex's name in the search engine, then you will see these two channels named Durzek24, his main channel, and Durevex the official, which is his new channel that he's made. Now, Durevex claims that he made this channel to for commentary purposes, for making commentary videos and possibly rant videos. But if you look at his two uploads, they're not really commentary or rant videos. They're just re-uploads of videos that he's made a few weeks ago. Now, Durevex has had a bad past. A few weeks ago, you remember he was trolling people by sending disgusting videos and, you know, sending people weird messages whenever he changed his username. Well, a lot of people still look on him badly because of that. A lot of people still think that he is not worthy of rejoining the community. But I still think this is a good start for him in order to make a better name for himself in another community. Now, Durevex, he has made commentary videos before, back in September and October. But October was really the last time we've ever saw him make a commentary video on someone. And I believe it was in Paxil. I believe that was his last commentary. But, he has made other commentaries in the past, too, including his, Plain Rock 124 account, which he claims he's not using anymore. Now, Durevex, he has a little ways to go if he wants to earn people's respect in this community back. Although I still think it's manageable, unlike Volxa. But, Durevex, if you're watching this video right now, I praise you for the work you're trying to put into your channel and the work you're trying to put into yourself by trying to rebuild yourself and rebuild your reputation. And I really hope you do get logged back into this community. I really do. And I still support you throughout this. And I know some people might disagree with me, but he's kind of misunderstood. I mean, there were people on his live stream that were still criticizing him for the things that he said in his live stream, and maybe it was because of me, maybe because I told him that there was going to be a podcast and I mentioned the word drama in it, and he got confused and misled, and maybe that's why he got a lot of criticism in this video, and I'm sorry for misinforming him. I really shouldn't have said the word drama when I was when I was referring to him about the new podcast coming up tomorrow. But but I really hope that Durevex can be accepted into this community again, and I really wish the best for him. But for now, we'll just have to see how this plays out, how people will see Durevex in the future. Anyways, let's move on to the next drama. Okay, now in case you forgot, Article 13 is still going to be implemented, and that's going to be tomorrow, Tuesday, January 22nd, 2019. In case if you've forgotten what Article 13 is, it's basically a document that protects music companies from having their music stolen from YouTube videos or from YouTube channels or from any other channel that's associated with YouTube or something like that. But this article is only going out to countries that are part of the EU, such as the UK, France, Germany, most countries in the Eastern Europe. I think the Scandinavian countries are part of the EU as well. Italy and many more countries will be affected by this. And I'm disappointed at how many people. I'm disappointed at the people who. Excuse me, let me rephrase that. I'm disappointed at the number of people who forgot about Article 13. I'm disappointed that they didn't remember that it's going to come. I mean, there are a few people who did remember, but most of the videos that you see here are memes. And Article 13 is still underway. It's still going to be implemented tomorrow, and this will affect probably half of the channels in my subscription feed. This will probably affect most of the commentary channels that I watch, such as iNabber, I'm Alex, Slazo, Physic, let me think, who else is a British YouTube channel? This will affect even popular YouTubers such as Comedy Shorts Gamer, KSI, every member of the Sidemen House, and many more people. And this will also affect the this will also affect YouTubers, top 10 YouTubers in the world. This will also affect YouTubers around the world. And PewDiePie lives in the UK. And most likely if this were Article 13 is to be implemented, which it will, then PewDiePie's channel will be deleted as well. And to see Article 13 be implemented, it means that half of YouTube will be disintegrated. It will be taken away from the establishment. I mean, and to see my favorite YouTubers go from this website is sad, because I've been watching these YouTubers for many, many years. I've been enjoying their content. I've been enjoying what they have been putting up on their channels, and to see them leave because of a document is going to be disheartening for me, and it's going to affect everyone around the world, not just Europe, not just YouTube, but around the world as well. Now, of course, one of my favorite YouTubers, The Right Opinion, who also lives in the EU, made a video about this. It's about 30 minutes long. and he's probably one of the only YouTubers on my subscription feed who have addressed this today. I enjoyed his video, and I enjoyed what he had to say about, and I enjoyed what he had to upload for his video. And this will probably be the last time that I will probably see a commentary video that's made from the UK. I can still find other commentary channels, of course, but there's not as many here in the US. There's not as many commentary channels here in the US, not as much as in the UK. Also, a few of our members will be leaving as well because of this. You know, Lemon, you know, the girl who makes animation memes, you know, or I don't know if they're animation memes. She just makes animation videos. Well, she lives in Hungary, and she also is going to get her channel deleted because of Article 13. And that's one more member that's gone from this community, and to see more people go from this community is also disheartening, because we've just lost another 2 people from this community. I mean, they're still active and talking to us, but no, they do not want to be a part of this community anymore. And to see another one leave it just seems like we can never catch a break. It seems like whenever everything's going well with YouTube, it just seems like half of YouTube's not active, and it's not going to be, and at every corner we just see drama happening, and people leaving. And to see this happen to one of our community members is disheartening, in my opinion. And I know Article 13 is going to pass no matter what. But a lot of people are trying to get this reversed, and a lot of people are trying to find a way to put an end to this movement. I mean, not movement, but put an end to Article 13. A lot of people already have voted for Article 13, and if this does end up passing, then we can say bye to all the YouTubers from the other side of the world in Europe. And I really hope this doesn't get passed. But anyways, let's go get on with the rest of the video. Alright, so this is the final topic I'm going to be addressing today. And as most of you people all know by now, I'm going to be I'm not going to be hosting. I'm going to be a guest in the Cool Kids Club podcast tomorrow. Now, if you're wondering who the leaders are, they are Eric Sage, I Like Memes, Doritos Boy, Gunter, and Bad B-Boy. Although nobody knows where Doritos Boy is right now, he's not really active on Discord right now, and it seems like the other 4 leaders are just gonna have to do the podcast without him. And I'm gonna be just the guest for the podcast. It's 4 leaders of the podcast and me as the guest. Now, Gunter told me that the podcast is going to be sometime tomorrow evening at 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern Time, which for me is 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, let me tell you about this podcast idea. It's a pretty good idea, but people from this community have had some trouble with the podcast, with trying to work out what the podcast would be like and what would it include and what would it what the recording would be and whatnot. So on Friday night, Gunter and I Like Memes had a conversation with each other by saying that to to revive this community, we would need a podcast, and I Like Memes agreed with the idea, and so did Eric Sage, Bad B Boy, and Gunter. But Doritos Boy was the only one that wasn't there who agreed, but he was considered to be a leader of the podcast. But whenever on Saturday morning they try to start recording, they only record for about 20 or 30 minutes, and whenever the recording was finished, Gunter forgot to change a few settings whenever he was done recording. Instead of accepting the recording, he canceled it, and they lost the entire recording. So they wanted to try again in the afternoon, but there wasn't enough time. And then on Sunday, yesterday I had to go finish a project at another person's house, and I didn't get home until about 6 p.m. last night. And the reason why it's been canceled, the reason why the podcast was canceled today was because I Like Memes is currently sick right now, and the podcast is going to be most likely tomorrow, or sometime, if not tomorrow, then sometime during this week, because Wednesday I'm going to church, and I don't make videos on Wednesdays anymore. And my schedule is it's not busy, but it's not free either. So for me to be in this podcast is a plus, and for me to be involved in reviving the channel is going to be a really spectacular idea, because this community was brought down because of all the drama that has been occurring with Volxa, Durevex, and Serenity. Although I will give Durevex and Serenity a pass because they have apologized now and they've learned from their mistakes, but Volxa and WSIG, man, they just keep causing trouble, don't they? But back on topic. I think this is going to be a spectacular idea for the future, and I really hope we can all talk about current hot topics that are occurring in the big and small communities here on YouTube, such as drama, latest news around the world, possibly stuff that we like random topics that we're just bringing up along the way in the podcast. And we're just gonna have a good time. So anyways, this has been another video of mine. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.